leaving for the other side, going to take a holiday. What a ride, going to take a holiday. No support, no bridges to cross, no wood to burn, nothing to learn, no soul, no love, no dinner tonight, no woman, no crowd, no respect, no equal rights, no garden to hold, no seeds to sow, no food in the fridge, no TV shows, no emotion, no devotion, no trips to the ocean, no time to play, no lays, no way, no news, no blues, nothing to lose, no soap, no car, no cigar. Leaving for the other side, going to take a holiday. What a ride, going to take a holiday. I'm leaving for the other side. Going to take a hard tunnel dive. Don't know how you can live up there. Pressure's too much to bear. Leaving for the other side. Gonna take a hard tunnel dive. Oh, what a ride. What a ride. Oh, what a
Hello, Liana. Hello, folks. Pete had it right. Yes, so this was Implug, a one-off project by two people, two musicians from the Contortions, and also James, a version of James Chain's band, and even the Golden Palaminos. Hole and Tunnel, yeah. This is a pretty wild record. Came out on Lust and Lust, New York, 1980. I've had that for quite a long time now. Just hadn't listened to it in a while. It's typical no wave fare. Very good, superb artwork, by the way. And yeah, I just thought I'd start that way. So yeah, Implug. No specific reason to play this tonight except the fact that it's good, and not too many people know about it. But more people know about it since this got reissued by Dark Entries a few years ago, like 5 years ago or so, I think. But this, yeah, I found this in a shop in Stockholm, if I remember correctly, yeah, a long time ago. Hello, Ryan. So this is a new record now. Let me show you it in its glorious... can I? Have I lost the cover already? Maybe. Well, this is Nurse's Wound. This just came out, and this is something I'm so happy someone did it because I wanted to do it myself. Nurse's Wound has been doing a series of, 3-inch CDs, mini CDs, 20 minutes, soundtracks to poems, text that came with the books on Lenka Lente, a French book publisher. And now they decided to do the volume 1 of the Lenka Lente recordings. The first 2 compiled, each like one side for each, under the name of the Devil's Interval. And you get this, yeah, I'll let you read this text, because this is pretty fun. I know some people take it very seriously. And yeah, Nurses Wound being the only band I allow myself to be a fan of, that I have everything of, not everything on vinyl, or almost. I'm missing a couple of things, but yeah, not really. So yeah, this is a long, like droning piece with some squeaking, some voice, some screeching voice. So it's pretty creepy in a way, but I mean, it's Nurses Wound, I love it. I'm just playing it for the first time right now. Hello, Michael. Avant-garde, hello. Dave. No, it's not on Water Relief. It's a new label, an Italian label called Vasopressin Records. It says 2022, but no, it just came out. Evening, Liam. There will be stuff for everyone tonight, I hope. Ah, yeah, that's true. There's a Halfer trio, Genesis Peerage. I'm not sure about it yet, but I'm considering it. Hello, Nick. It happens. I'm sure with discussion we'll come to understanding. Ah, someone else is a big Nurses Wound fan. Good evening. All right. Yeah, so this is obviously I wouldn't say this is where to start with for Nurses Wound, even if I said so the other day to someone in a very specific context. But I kind of disagree now. But I really like that record. But I mean, yeah, I'm not the most objective about Nurses Wound. I try. I try. I'm going to talk about a few records that me and Michael actually have talked about in our 2 latest streams about upcoming records. A really accomplished artist, Steven Stapleton, aka Nurses Wound. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Different views and some growth in I wouldn't say my view was completely changed at all. It wasn't, but it got a little bit refined. I found out a few specifics that I hadn't thought too much about, or formalized. For those who don't know, on my channel, me, Michael here, and Jonas Sublime Media, we did a discussion about what is a grail, a holy grail record. Frank, thank you for the support. Yeah, by the way, everyone is here, or at least some are here. Please like the video if you do like the stream, and comment on the video later, and support the channel in the Ko-fi link in the description, if you can, if you want. Thank you, Frank, by the way, yeah. So, I think we talked about this in January, and it's out. It's been out for some time now. I realized since then that even if this is an unreleased recording, Don Cherry on trumpet, lots of reverb on this trumpet, I love it, with Dollar Brand on piano, Nana Vasconcelos on percussion, and Johnny Diani on bass. So this is a bootleg, and which means sorry about that. Which means that eventually it might be difficult to get. This is a live version of Hajj, the Journey, the Dollar Brand composition that is an album by Dollar Brand featuring. Oh, thank you, Ryan, for the support. Yeah. An album by Dollar Brand on Chiaroscuro. Amazing album. So it's very nice to hear a different version of this track in a smaller ensemble, which manages to feel almost as wide as the 10-piece band that played that on the original LP. So Frank and Ryan, thank you for the supporting in the Ko-fi jar. Yeah, I saw that it's still there are copies available on Discogs, but as it is an official release, it will probably soon disappear. I don't know, it's pretty spiritual, almost a little bit psychedelic, with a nice groove, very repetitive with, it's a good record actually. I don't know, Ryan, I would have no problem with that, starting with that. Always cool design on the Nurse Uzun records, because Nurse Uzun is a designer, graphic designer. Hello, Thomas. not wrong, but the grail do exist, and as soon as you get them, it's just a record in your collection. Thank you. This is Frank. I know, I love this band. Okay, maybe I wanted to feature that with Michael, but there was only one preview. The first 2 albums of VHS Head are amazing. Maybe I'll play them if I find them. So this is... Oops. Actually, it's funny. I'm gonna play a record featuring 808 State tonight, thanks to someone's ID. So that was for you, Gigawatt. Where are my VHS Head records? They're interesting records. But I got a lot of new records to play tonight as well. Yeah. So if Liam is still here, he will tell us how hard it is to get into that. I don't think it is. But it's pretty amazing, the width of Don Cherry's trumpet playing on this. Hello, Jonas. So the gang is back together tonight. Yeah. To be honest, it sounds actually decent. The pressing is quite quiet. I think the source, of course, the source is digital. Like, this will never come out officially, I think. But this is our chance to get a great dollar brand record featuring Don Cherry on every track. And he's featured more on this than on the Hajj Journey album. Now here is someone who's about to release a new album that is okay, quite good actually, but that I don't think I'm gonna get. I just have a few records by that guy, and I think they're amazing, and I just don't need to collect everything of his. This is Jan Jelinek. Actually, the track I played on this, on side C, which is actually basically, if you have 2 turntables, you can play side B and C together, like it's supposed to be done like that. But yeah, but at the end of side C, there's a track where the bass line we were hearing being played on the piano is being played on the bass. So there are echoes of tracks from track to track in a pretty playful way. This is so good. This is a mini EP on the Fightish, which is Jan Jelinek's label. Hello Vibrasonic. Eric Truffaz. I don't know, there's something about his sound that doesn't work with me, but maybe someday. Hello Vinyl Buzz. Ah, you see? Yeah, you know, it has like this groove, this monotonous groove, which leaves enough space for solos, and these solos were very melodic indeed.
Wir nähern uns der syrischen Küste.
Guten Abend, Rast.
Und wir essen das gleiche, wie wenn wir über Frankreich fahren.
Auf dem Schiff wäre es genauso.
Das gewürfelte Muster
Oh
des
yeah.
Grüngetreides.
Now here is the nurse.
Durchfuhren von Chicago an die Ebene.
Schnurgerade Straße.
Die stets gleichen Dörfer.
Immer mehr Staub.
Immer trockener.
Am Abend die sprühende, immer leuchtendere Sonne.
Thank you, Sean, for supporting the channel. Sean left a nice little coffee tip in the coffee jar in the description. Yeah, I love this. This is so beautiful. And Dean, thank you, Dean. Dean Baker also just supported the channel. I'm gonna get, if you guys are good this week,
Häuser werfen lange Schatten.
Lassen die Sonne hinter uns.
Kupferfarben Sonnenstreifen auf dem Gebirge.
I've spotted a record that looks amazing, that is not easy for me to get. Yeah, Michael. PGPG is French, actually. Exactly. Ah, okay. Yeah, to each his own. For me, this is really what I love the most about Jan Jelinek, to be honest. It's not impossible, Liam, but one of the reasons why you would get into that kind of music, if this is one kind, I have some trouble saying that. One of the appeal of that is how challenging it is in a very stimulating way. So of course, going back to something that is already covered territory, that you are very aware of, that you know too well, it can be, yeah. Just came in a basic white cover disco bag. from 2012. The other side is with Marayoshi Fujita. They did an album together that is amazing. The neon hieroglyph. Which is basically it's oh, thank you, Thomas. Thomas did a very generous
the sun is a ghost that haunts the night.
tip in the coffee. So this is Maxwell Sterling.
Saint-Esprit, 1951. Clouds cross
Tai Shani
and catastrophize the sky.
did this book, this text, the neon hieroglyph, which won the Turner Prize last year in the UK.
It was the hottest day of the year.
And he asked Maxwell Sterling, who's a double
The
bass
sky boiled.
electronic
Puffed
music
and gasped
musician
of scalding air.
who I love. He's amazing. He did an album
Cauterizing the
actually
wounds of our tongues.
connected to Don Cherry that I
air
played
was
and
completely
showed some
still.
time ago.
Everything outside was frozen in the choke of heat.
And you got Molly Moody reciting,
Windows looked like
narrating the
photographs
text.
Stuck on the walls of a crypt.
Yeah, that's
furnace.
the one that the most obvious one.
We had eaten the
Not that
poisonous
it's
bread,
not good.
milled from contaminated rye.
Yeah.
Do you too feel manic when you swell and are about to burst? We ask the dragon. Tiger.
It's red.
Paisley. Way clouds. Although we are completely ordinary, we are strange creatures too.
Maybe not uninspired,
close of
but
day,
uninspiring
I
for
look
you.
back at you from the coiling cold waters of a tidal river. I is you, and you is whoever you choose. Through a thick custard vape cloud and a constellation of suspended pollen, neck deep in the layers and layers of nuclear family, pink and yellow tigers slither up from the dark waters onto the bank of the river. The sky, bursting full, whipped grey, an uneven strip of opal suspended carefully over you, an incandescent, radiant tapestry, polymorph, the dreaming androids, and seraphim above you, you lying loose on a towel, reading a book about chaos and fascist politics. Why now? It was never not why or how. On the yellowing grass that surged groaning and then purringly withdrew. And the fretted pool, thousands of strands of silken hair that I can't grasp, growing out of my belly. An artificial intelligence when pushed to its limits.
Thank you so much for the support, Tagvar. Very nice tip in the jar.
They dream in uninhibited psychedelics.
Computer soup, it's
It's
really good.
Lightless spaces, which in their darkness are interchangeable.
Yeah.
A crypt with photographs of the world on its walls, to not forget, and the house for the forgotten dead. a home for our undead, a bed for our vampires' plasmatic recoveries. Our zombies emerge ravenous for your undead flesh. Our melancholic phantoms, thermally fused to passages of their lived lives, passages of unspeakable trauma, unspeakable joy. No peace, no respite for the spirit separated as that of our phantom's body left to a submission to atomic extinction. It decomposes inside the crypt before our disembodied sight. As our time moves forward, relentlessly.
Exactly, Frank.
The dead. We are so alike.
The Turner Prize, for those who don't know, is probably the highest prize you can get in contemporary art in the UK right now.
Abstract, luminous hallucinations appears after extended periods of sensory deprivation. They call it prisoner's cinema.
And it goes back and forth
that is the carceral
between
state.
the electronics,
The
double bass,
of all contact and solitary
really harrowing recording.
The brutal pig of a warden to experience some form of touch, deprived of visual stimulation, hallucinating vivid lights, sometimes transitions.
So I guess we're gonna do a little homage
to figuration and characters.
To Ryoichi Sakamoto.
On occasion, they can even play out narratives such as this.
But it's gonna be a bit weird because I got this record that is
fade out of light.
pretty interesting, but I just realized
the hunt.
it features quite a few
painted in limonite
of the biggest names in modern electronic music that have passed recently or not so recently.
And charcoal. A record of cryptic optic messages traced from the slippery retinal wall onto the limestone wall of the cave. The organic
Carlos left an amazing tip. Thank you so much, Carlos.
The backdrop of a midnight
I don't know where you are, but wow.
Grids.
I'm getting close to this record and I thought this is too complicated.
Vitreous mosaics, prismatic halos.
Now there's some rhythmic patterns.
The movement of white
coming.
blood cells in capillaries in front of the retina. Floating coagulations of vitreous jelly within the eye.
Thank you very, very much, Giancarlo.
Become a limonite zigzag.
It is, but he had an amazing life. He came back twice from the dead.
The charcoal halo.
And he just did everything possible.
Psychic tears in the crypt.
Admittedly, I have more Harumi Osono records. I have quite a few Sakamoto, but I'm not going to play a Sakamoto record directly, or kind of.
Oils, antibodies, and enzymes.
La femme chinoise, Yellow Magic Orchestra.
Ombre tout en profondeur, visages identiques, comme tous les vieux ancêtres. Le satin, noir, brillant, les petits pieds enlacés. Notes sans fin, ombre tout en profondeur, visages
Again, text, narration.
expression noiraude, comme tous les vieux ancêtres. Le satin, noir, brillant, les petits pieds enlacés. Notes sans fin, ombre tout en profondeur, visages identiques.
This is a remix by LFO, Mark Bell, who passed away 7 years ago. There's also a remix by Sweet Exorcist, which is Richard Kirk from Cabaret Voltaire, who passed also recently. Remixed by 808 State, Orbital, Alternate, Rhythmatic, Mark Gamble, Robert Gordon from the Forge Master, Graham Massey from Portishead. No, not Portishead, Massive Attack. And the Shaman. Typical, you get LFO and Yellow Magic Orchestra together. Yeah, that's a good way. That's it. Hey, you. Hello, Dubs. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also, I mean, insane lineup. I think it's probably still super cheap also. Hello, John. This is the kind of album, these weird albums from the 90s. No one does that kind of stuff anymore. But that was pretty popular back then. Remix albums of an artist. And some of these are amazing. This one is, yeah, like, see you're here with the dubs. Yeah. Yeah. The Sweet Exorcism remix is really good. In my opinion, it's maybe the best of the lot. But this is typical LFO. But but this goes to show you how influential they were. Yellow Magic Orchestra, sure, these remixes were commissioned, but at the same time, it's the who's who of UK techno from the 90s. Now a record me and Michael talked about last week. One of my favorite records of this year so far. Hello Nadine. So this is a record that has been produced between between the mid 80s and mid 90s, and finished off. Alberto Lizarralde from the Basque country in northern Spain. It's like improv jazz, folklore music, but mostly done with electronic music instruments like a Prophet 5 from sequential circuits, Roland D110 Waldorf microwave. Oh, it's got a Fostex rack that I have here. Here, this reverb rack. So Alberto Lizarralde is he's unknown outside of the Basque country, but there he's a legend of jazz, free improv. He started the first jazz academy in Spain, and he's tutored, mentored so many musicians, and I believe this is his first record under his name. So it goes between new age, folk, jazz, electronic music. I mean, just the kind of record I really, really love. Yeah, some of it is relaxing, Daniel, and some it will be a little more with more tension. Hello, Richard. Oh, my record player? No, it's my turntable, you mean? It's Technics MK 1210. Yeah, my good old Technics. There's a lot of tracks. There's 15 tracks on this. I just got it, and I had listened to it online before, of course. That's why I talked about it with on our video with Michael about the upcoming pre-orders. I had pre-ordered that I don't remember, last year maybe, and just arrived. Yeah, and you see, there's also a pastoral aspect to that really makes the whole electronic side of things more than just electronic tones. Thank you, Liana. Yeah, it's gonna get deeper. Chicago, my favorite city for dance music. Yeah, I see what you mean, Arsene. But some tracks are more like with the Basque singing. Yeah, it's, and you know, these records, like, some tracks are short, and there's so much intensity in them that it feels like a whole world, and you get 15 small worlds like that on this record. I don't know the pressing of this, but it can't be too big, but it's a cheap record so far. Hello, Dom. Well, if you board this, Alberto Lizarralde, which just came out, then you might know it. It's yeah, Frankie Knuckles Street, absolutely. Frankie Knuckles, legend. I'll play some, there'll be more proper dance music, maybe some disco for you. Well, here is the original from a few years ago. And I bought the CDs of that when they came out. You know, I had some Italo prepared for you last week, and now it's maybe I'll find it. Ah, yeah. Good observation. Ah, nice. Exactly. Now it's going to be black, the cover, but who knows with dubs, Frank? Last week I played a record, an Indian fusion record from '69, and I was saying that I think it's connected to Serge Franklin, the great French sitar player. Should have looked closer because it's basically not an Indian record. It's the French Indian record, since the Indian name on it is an alias of Serge Franklin. Which is fun since I got another record of his this week. Yeah, I had been after for some time.
Si force dans son énergie, contraint son esprit et lutte.
Yeah, it is from start to end full of surprises though.
Que plutôt ma peau, mes muscles, mes os se flétrissent, que ma chair et mon sang se sèchent, mais que je n'abandonne pas mes efforts, tant que je n'aurai pas atteint ce que l'on peut atteindre par une persévérance virile, de l'énergie et de l'effort. Ceci est appelé l'effort.
For PGPG and Vibrasonic, if you're here, this is interesting. So it's a French poet, actor, who acted in Luis Buñuel movies in the 50s. Very intense poet, very good actually, who died quite young, before he was even 40.
La seule façon d'atteindre la pureté,
Gianni
de
Esposito.
surmonter le chagrin, de faire cesser la peine et la douleur,
Buddha meditation.
d'ouvrir l'accès au vrai chemin de la connaissance et du nirvana,
Serge Franklin is doing the tambura.
se trouve dans les 4 attentions fondamentales.
Gianni Esposito was the dad of Dushka, the
Le
French
disciple vit dans la contemplation
ambassador
du corps,
for Disney in the
dans la
80s.
contemplation du sentiment, dans la contemplation des phénomènes, ardent, clairement conscient et attentif, ayant mis de côté toute
Dubs.
avidité
Thanks for stopping by.
et toute peine de
Yeah,
l'ordre.
I love it as well. So it's very meditative,
Le disciple
quite,
se retire dans la forêt au pied d'un arbre.
yeah, it's quite intense, but it's
Il
about
s'assied
Buddhism.
dans une place solitaire, les jambes croisées, le corps droit,
Yeah, good one.
l'attention
This-
fixée devant lui.
Be nice now, be nice. Dubs.
Ainsi, le disciple demeure dans la contemplation du corps. L'esprit en état d'attention,
What's interesting with
il aspire.
Gianni Esposito is he's got very few music
Ayant
credits,
l'esprit attentif,
but he got one with this record,
il expire.
La Mort d'Orion,
Quand
Gérard
il prend
Manset.
une longue respiration, il sait qu'il a pris une longue aspiration.
Which is
En
he's one
exhalant
of
lentement,
the
il est
French
conscient d'exhaler lentement.
Brianinos, maybe in a way,
Quand il prend une courte aspiration,
from
Il
70,
sait qu'il a pris une courte respiration.
1970.
En exhalant rapidement,
Very dramatic record.
il sait qu'il exhale rapidement. Percevant clairement le corps entier de
Come
la
on.
respiration, j'aspirerai.
Hello Tracy.
Ainsi s'entraîne-t-il. Percevant clairement le corps entier de la respiration, j'expirerai. Ainsi s'entraîne-t-il. Calmant cette fonction du corps, j'aspirerai. Ainsi s'entraîne-t-il. Calmant cette fonction du corps, j'expirerai. Ainsi s'entraîne-t-il. Et ainsi, il demeure dans la contemplation du corps.
In the same series, Mao
Le
Tse-tung,
sien
Jesus Christ,
et celui des autres.
Love,
Il perçoit
Uprising,
comment le corps se forme, comment il se défait.
Upcoming Einstein and Mahomet.
Il perçoit l'apparition et la disparition des corps.
So this is an acquired taste,
Un
obviously.
corps est là.
But I love it, and it's super cheap.
Cette claire connaissance est présente en lui parce qu'il possède la compréhension et la vision profonde intérieure. Et il vit indépendant, détaché de toute chose au monde. Ainsi le disciple demeure dans la contemplation du corps. Et poursuivant, le disciple est clairement conscient dans ses allées et venues, clairement conscient en regardant en avant ou en arrière, clairement conscient en se baissant ou en se redressant, clairement conscient en mangeant, buvant, mâchant,
So I
goûtant,
understand that if you don't understand
accomplissant
French,
les fonctions
that might be a
naturelles
little
du
bit too
corps,
much.
clairement conscient en marchant,
But yeah.
restant debout, s'asseyant, dormant et s'éveillant,
Ah, you see?
clairement conscient en parlant et demeurant silencieux.
Basically, it's a poem. It's a poetic.
Et poursuivant, le disciple contemple son corps des pieds à la
Yeah,
tête
it's a poetic take
et
on
des cheveux aux pieds,
on
couverts de l'étendue de la peau
the journey into
et
Buddhism
remplis d'impureté.
and about the
Ce
the birth
corps
of Buddha.
est composé de cheveux, de dents, d'ongles, de peau, de chair,
You
de
see?
muscles, d'eau, de moelle,
After a while, you get
the
into
rein,
it. Huh?
cœur, foie, diaphragme, rate, poumon,
Yeah, exactly.
estomac, intestin,
But did you know about
excréments,
the Dushka
bile,
connection of
humeur,
Vibrasonic?
pus, sang, sueur, lymphe, larmes, sérum, salive, mucus, liquide synovial, urine.
Hello, Kyle.
Ainsi qu'un homme examinant un sac ouvert à ses extrémités rempli de graines, riz, haricots, sésame, dirait s'il n'est pas aveugle, ceci est du riz, ceci des haricots,
It's
ceci
coming,
du
it's
sésame,
coming.
en examinant le contenu du sac. Ainsi le disciple examine et reconnaît son corps.
Gérard Manset is a very odd figure in French music history. He's quite well known. He's not popular, but most people who know about music, they know about him. He's been around since the
Où l'horizon
60s.
prend fin,
See?
où l'œil jamais de l'homme n'apaisera sa faim, au seuil enfin de
Gianni
l'univers,
Esposito
sur
singing
cet autre revers,
or
trouvant
talking
le
for
ciel de nuit
Gérard
d'encre
Manset.
et d'ennui profond, se font et se défont les âmes.
Par-delà les grands univers, où les colonies de la terre,
Almost, yeah. Salut Chris. Thank you, Kyle. This is a very intense French rock album, art rock or prog. Like it's a very specific kind of French chanson prog. I guess that was also kind of. It's not directly hippie because it's so orchestrated. There's a big tradition in France of arrangeur. Like, yeah, Mansay is an arrangeur in a way. But of course, l'enfant assassin des mouches. I forget. Jean-Claude Vanier.
La nébuleuse noire. Depuis donc et déjà tant de siècles fanés qu'ils avaient délaissé la terre, ce peuple solitaire s'est pris de ses vestiges et voulut en revoir la tige. Or,
New Guinea.
Pendant que coulaient tous ces millions d'années sur la planète mère, les survivants damnés redevaient la vie de leur vie. Cependant que croulait interminablement un bruit de poussière et de vent, et que s'affaissait le béton, que coulait le.
The next record is a side project of Soft Machine, but it's also disco, and also boogie disco, and also
on a vu bien d'autres
very futuristic.
Depuis,
so I hope you'll like this, Nadine and Nadis.
Ceci remonte.
So it's not a very common record.
Sur Orion,
quite
la
unusual.
Mort attend, un prêtre fait asseoir les hommes à genoux.
Hello Louis. By the way, this is a record I found in the street.
Au milieu des cerisiers blancs sur son cheval, le prêtre a des ciseaux d'argent.
Falco.
Il a les mains couvertes de papier doré. Et le devant de son visage est décollé. Les grands arbres se dressent, les yeux mouillés, leurs cheveux, comme des tresses qui cachent le soleil. Les fleurs sont comme des oreilles, et tout homme est pareil.
1970. Gérard Manset, La mort d'Orion.
Mais chacun se retourne dans son sommeil vers le soleil.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah.
I'm sitting all alone by the phone, but you don't call.
Soft Machine.
Summer's almost over now. The rain begins to fall. But there's no use in sitting waiting all alone. I've got my dancing shoes and I'll make it on my choose I need you to make it through the night. Even though your need and dancing is really out of sight. Baby, baby, when I move, I catch fire. Ooh, baby, baby, and the way that take me higher. I feel the music all around me. I'll get down alone. I don't need your kind of loving. I'll make it on my own. Baby, baby, when I move, I catch fire. Ooh, baby, baby, there's the way to take me higher. Got my dance shoes on. Got my dance shoes on. Got my dance shoes on.
Detroit. This is like proto Detroit techno. This is insane. This is Soft Machine.
Got my dancing shoes on. Got my dancing shoes on. Got my dancing shoes on. Got my dancing shoes on.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now, the bass is coming. The payoff. Yes, it is. Listen. Now. Yes.
My dancing shoes, I need you to make it through the night. Even though you're cool and dancing, it's really out of sight. Baby, baby, when I move, I catch a fire. Ooh, baby, baby, there's a way to get me higher. Got my dancing shoes, I need you to make it through the night. Even though you're cool and dancing, it's really out of sight.
Yeah, this record is properly insane and ahead of its time. This was a French pressing only. It only came out in France, despite it being Soft Machine. Yeah, this is Michael Rutledge and Carl Jenkins from Soft Machine. Soft Machine. I'll show you a quick excerpt from another track on that album that is just a must-have. If you're into disco, this is a crazy record.
Give me just a night today, 'cause I say, wanna stay. Come away. I'm already about another night today, so I say, wanna stay. Let me show you, baby, how to.
Now? Hello, ça va? So yeah, this is a secret weapon. If they're like, when you have this and you DJ and you can play this, it's gonna have an effect. Ah. Yeah, this is obviously an anomaly. The fact that this was produced in '78, but it's an anomaly that Soft Machine did a disco album. So yeah, it's not easy to find. I've only seen it twice. And it's not cheap, unfortunately. I'm a huge Soft Machine fan, and Robert Wyatt, of course. So this is nice. Now we'll go back to to a cheap record that I hope that a lot of you already know. Hello! Hello, Hélène! There is something like that, yeah. And I guess it's time to remind you to like the video if you haven't already, and if you can, to leave a little tip to your DJ in the coffee jar in the description. It's very much appreciated, and it helps a lot for the show for me to be able to constantly challenge myself, of course. Killer record. This is like $5 record, by the way. Oh, nice, Liam. So yeah. So sorry, I didn't read that. Uh-huh. Of course they do. So this is on the sub-label of ECM. This is Michael Mentler on What? For piano and 2 orchestras. Carla Bley for piano and orchestra. There's several, I think there's like 5 or 6 pressings of that. You find this, they did too many. It's a great record, but yeah. John Levinson, thank you so much for the tip in the coffee jar. There's another Plaza album by a Swedish band. I think I have it somewhere here. It's alright. Edward, thank you. Thank you for supporting the show. I have so much disco and nothing is sorted. Anyways. So yeah, this is jazz, avant-garde jazz, I would say. But it's very easy to get into, in my opinion, as well. Now it's derailing a little bit, but I love this. My EDM days. I know him from my punk days when he was called Candle. Yeah, I haven't heard that record now. Is it any good? right to come tonight, huh? So who knows about that record? Yeah, there's something, maybe, I don't know if it's sinister, but it's somewhat antagonistic. I love this. Every time I see this, I pick it up because it's usually $5, if not less. Si, Dom. There might be more of that. This. Okay. Salut Roberto. This is from 1975, by the way. Yeah, Hélène, I'm not surprised you like this. And it just goes on, being amazing. Ah, old dirt, un peu de saleté. Amir, merci Amir. Amir did a nice little coffee tip in the coffee jar in the description. Yeah. The first pressing, but you can get, yeah. very affordable. The next one is less affordable. Sorry. albums of that kind of music. It's not that they are uneven. It's just that like there are tracks that are obviously the most catchy ones. And I believe the one we listen to is the best, and this one is pretty good as well. Yeah, that's why I also thought of playing this. No, I'm not getting it. It's alright, but I don't find it that good, honestly, Dennis. I guess it's more like a showcase of sounds and aesthetics rather than very more personal ideas and melodies. But maybe I'll give it another go. Oh, yeah, exactly, Russell. That track is Brazil. Man, did you ask me or did you recognize? Andre, thank you for the tip. Thank you, much appreciated. All the Ko-fi donations next week or in 2 weeks. New records here for me to play to you. Yes, and I'm gonna play a jazz record, not the next one, but the one after. Amazing jazz record. And we already played some. Where is it? We already played that one. Yeah? I don't look at records today anymore. If something is good, I'm gonna learn about it soon enough, I hope. That goes on, but this is a record I almost missed because of bias. This is a record that originally was released as a mini CD in the French series Cinéma pour l'oreille, Cinema for the Ear, commissioned in the 90s by this guy from the south of France. I forget his name. He's a turntablist guy. And there were amazing records in that series. And thankfully, some of the good ones, of the best ones, end up after a little time getting issued on vinyl, which is the case of this, Lionel Marchetti, La Grande Vallée. Which is basically field recordings of a valley in southern France, central southern France. See, this is him. And then with electroacoustic treatments, musique concrète, basically. So this is, of course, a piece that is to be enjoyed with time. It's like a 20-minute piece recorded between 93 and 95, and it's I find it absolutely stunning. The sound design, the sound stage. It's records that clean your soul in a way, and yeah, it's always when you get real good records of that kind of music, I can't say no to that. Of course, it's music that craves a little bit of patience. It's not the kind of music that will reveal its beauty within 3 seconds or even 30 seconds. So underneath there is a frequency, like a slowly shifting frequency that could be the wind. I don't know. It's or just electronic, electroacoustic sounds. Oh, this was recorded in Le Mont Ventoux. Le Mont Ventoux, which is probably the most famous climb of the Tour de France, but also the hill mountain where Renaissance was born, with the poem of Petrarch, who I think it was in the 12th century, on his way to his brother in Italy, he saw that mountain and thought, the view up there should be amazing. And back then, you hadn't, there was no time for leisure, for entertainment, really. So he was by foot and had to go from France to Italy, and he decided to take the time to just enjoy a poetic moment, the climb of the Mount Ventoux. And thus, some historians believe the Renaissance movement was born, art for the sake of art, and not ritual, power, representation, information. Gorge du Tarn? Yeah, I think it's between both, actually. You might be right. Ah, la Drôme et le Mont Ventoux. Ah. La Grande Vallée, the Great Valley, if you're talking to me, Grateful Dogs. Yeah, it's eerie. It's one of the best, the most beautiful places on Earth, in my opinion. It might be a cover of a French song by DAF, Deutsche Mechanische Freundschaft. Some jazz after that, huh? Some really, really cool jazz. New. Hello Dory. Lionel Marchetti. On Mégo Édition, Recollection GRM, groupe de recherche musicale. So this was originally released in '96 and this was released 2021 or 2022 on vinyl for the first time. And you see how it grows with like the growling and animal noises and these frequencies. Well, I find it exceptional. Especially if you got a great sound system, just imagine how you will feel the events happening around you or towards you. Like, this is quite special. Yeah, some of the recent recollection GRM on in this series or portrait have disappointed me, so I didn't get them. But I would say that most of the records on that label, if you like this, like I mean, it's a fantastic series. Yeah, and Steve, you who like Nurse Wizoon, I mean, this is not far off from Nurse Wizoon in a way. So next is an artist we've talked about quite a few times, but we haven't talked about that record. It's for me like probably the current wonder kid, wonder kid of jazz. It's an album that is quite conceptual. Lots of tracks, short ones, a few longer ones, but mostly quite short tracks. I'll show you in a second, but I'm just enjoying this. Oh, LR. Arcangelo Corelli. I don't think I know that. Or is it like a band, a recent band with the guy from Faust? I'm not sure. I might, maybe if it's not, then I don't know who that is. Please tell me more. Yeah. Ah. Bye-bye, Kyle. Yeah, it's late for you, right? Yeah. I'll talk to you soon, Kyle. Kyle is helping me to get a couple of records, maybe more. That I'll hopefully soon be able to play you and share with you. Some super cheap and super expensive stuff from down under. Okay. Corelli, now the name sounds familiar, but yeah. I'll make sure to dive into it. Give me a direction. Bye this nice Florian, yeah. Kraftwerk. Nice to see you, and I'll have more for you soon. This. The record is fine. There's a lot of static on it. I've only played it today and I noticed, yeah, static. And it's a little bit dirty also from... It's rare I get records like that. So from Lionel Marchetti to... Sam Gendel, of course, Superstore. You see the amount of tracks. Ah, exactly. Ah, nice. I'm glad you liked it, Slow Pop. Yeah, exactly. I try to. Shostakovich. Ah bah, just go with the biggest one, Romeo et Juliet, of course. Very dramatic take on Romeo and Juliet. I love it. Ah. Oh yeah, of course. I'm stupid. What I like about that record so much is that it's like miniatures of jazz, contemporary jazz. So it goes in so many directions. And I thought it could be frustrating with tracks being that short, but actually it's not. You just go from track to track, and it's like a mixtape, a modern jazz mixtape. I love it. Guys, like the video if you can, the thumbs, and if you can, leave a little tip if you haven't already, and if you do want to, the coffee jar in the description is always helpful. Nope. When I was a kid, yeah. The good old days of Chris Waddle, Papin, Basile Boli, Amoros. Barthez. Huard, Gaëtan Huard, yeah. I think Roberto was talking about football. No, I know them. I know them personally, and it's well, it's a long process, but it's an exhausting one. I spend so much time looking for records. I'm almost afraid to tell you how much. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Donuts, I remember I got it when it was released. I got the promo of that. What a wonderful record. But yeah, I used to be the editor of a music magazine, so I still get a shitload of digital promos. I'm subscribed to hundreds of Bandcamp. I'm watching hundreds of labels and artists on Discogs, and I listen to everything that is coming out on Juno, Soundome, Boomcat, HHV, Bleep, Hardwax, Rush Hour, and a few others. So, Now I'm sad right now because it's Lyon. Lyon since 95. Video Adventure, which is Jacques Berrocal, yeah. I got the original 10 inches of that. It's very nice, it's a great one. Actually, the next record is connected to that. Yeah, French fresh bread. I don't know if it's from here, kind of, but... See, we've listened to 6 tracks now of that Sam Gandol. It's so good. Why Lyon? In the mid-90s, they had Julie and Florian Maurice, very good strikers, a bit short, but like there was a good playing mentality. Each year the team was becoming better and better. And I like also the fact that the owner is the president. That is very unusual in football. And they have a great academy. So many players in the team are from Lyon. And then they had like a fantastic decade in the 2000s. So yeah. Hello, Angela. Oh, it's fine now. I press vinyl for a living, so I can tell you that most... Marco, thank you for the little donation. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, Marco. Well, yeah. There are certain colors I try to avoid, and sometimes I can't, and sometimes the record are good anyways. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Juninho. Bye bye, Alain. Thank you. Next time. Who knew that the Pixies were a French band from the late 70s, early 80s? Early 80s. Alessia Cosmos. I don't remember. Give me more. Exactly. It's a great double album. Yeah, at Art, New York, Swiss label. Mostly jazz, but not always only. And they released catalog, which is Jacques Berrocal, which is Video Adventure. And now, the grail of the week. Man, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. I've been looking for that record for more than 15 years. Giuseppe Morichi. Hand-painted cover. Seal screen printed on Lynx, Italian label. Signed by Giuseppe. It's not anymore since I have it, but I don't think you will find another copy anymore. There's only 200 of these. Hey Jose, how are you? Salut, bonne soirée. Yeah, it's an insane record. It's piano, minimalism, electronic treatments. jazz man. Well, you can go back to the beginning later. We're almost done, by the way. 2 or 3 more records, but this one, I'll let it play because this is so unique. It's time. Cheers. I can't believe how good this is. This is I'm literally getting goosebumps listening to this. From 85. Good night, 808. Yeah, this is probably my favorite new acquisition of 2023. No doubt. Wow. So this guy, he's got another album before that, piano, but more like sonate. I have it, it's not that good honestly. Which was why I was hesitant to go for this one, as it's not a cheap record. But I'm glad I did. He's got another one that is really expensive as well. I'm ready to pay good money for the other one, but not too much yet. Unless, well, we'll see. Oh, okay. Of course. Yeah, it makes sense. I missed that. Thank you, Vinyl Dreamscape. Yeah. The music is special. The object is special. And I almost missed it, by the way. Salut, and let's do what we talked about, hein? Bonne joyeuse Pâques. And guys, again, if you're here, if you just arrived, please like the video if you can, or if you want. And if you can and want, also leave a little tip in the coffee jar in the description of the video. What I believe he's doing is that he's recording himself and playing the recording backwards at the same time, live, while improvising, through probably with two real tape players with a looped tape between two players, with one having the button play on and the other one with the record on, so that it's constantly changing. You like the Pierre Bensoussan, yeah? I found his other album I have somewhere last time. I'll remember it for next week, Angela. For sure. I have to start to organize my records a little bit, because everything is all over the place right now. Boom, Steve. Of Giuseppe? No fucking way. This is his second album, by the way. Ah, okay. I get it. Absolutely. My favorite ones are number 2, 3, the live from 79. I like 4 and 1 as well, but after 4, but really 2 and 3 are my favorite, Ryan. I just can't stop this. Yeah. I played the Surf Machine tonight, Jose, the disco album. Okay, now a somewhat new record from an artist that is totally new to me. Bonsoir Elisabeth. Okay. Ryan is new to Soft Machine. That's interesting. So this is again like an artist he just released an album, but this is from 2021. Yosuke Tokunaga. This is his first vinyl. He has a few CDs before that. I know nothing of him. He's a Japanese composer, producer, and I find this really, really good. 12 connectedness. Oh, Alan, okay. Well, Robert Wyatt left Soft Machine after number 3 or 4. I will never retire, Roberto. I don't think. Unfortunately, I will always have to hustle. Unless something really drastic happens. But yeah, you know, the music business, it's not, you don't go there if you want to retire. Which one, Alan? Alan Elizabeth. Yeah, I'm just getting into this guy, Yosuke Tokunaga. For some reason, there's something that that really caught my interest. I can't really say what yet. I'm still figuring it out, but I think he might be a reliable new name. Which one? This one? Yeah. I just can't figure out if this guy is coming from like a post-club techno or if he's actually coming from the avant-garde. And I like that. But I need to get deeper into that. Here is his new album that just came out. Again, same artist. There's nothing written on this, not even on the label. It's hopeless. This one is called 8 Quadrants. It was just released barely a month ago. 8 Quadrants. And it's really amazing stuff. Covers always have this geometric sculpture. Yeah, exactly. And it was just released. I think you can get it for cheap. Alright, how shall we end tonight? I should play one last song. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, Frank, this is the new album from Yosuke Tokunaga. And yes, it's blurry and there's nothing written. Okay, something happened on the screen. So for some reason everything is super big now. Okay. Yeah, it's a wonderful LP, and I'm quite excited about having discovered him now. Yosuke Tokunaga. So we're approaching 2.5 hours, huh? So I guess I'm gonna leave you guys soon. Like, subscribe, tip your DJ for the night if you can. Even if you watch this later, I know no one does that unfortunately, but you still can use the tipping jar. And we're gonna end this with something a little lighter, a little more mellow. Let's see if I... Okay, something happened. I might have played that before. I just felt like listening to this right now. It's an artist that most people probably have decided like that you count out. So Ryan was here, GBL, Loyola, Michael, no Angelo tonight, huh? That would be way too easy, Ryan. Does anyone recognize what that is? She's a huge artist. Very popular. Thank you, John. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Johnny. So no one knows what that is? Yes, Grimes. This is Grimes. I believe this might be her first album. Halfaxa. Really, a really fun album that surprisingly was released on low recordings on vinyl for the first time. foremost. I don't despair, Ryan, to get a Rihanna track that I would love. That can happen. Thank you, Ryan, for stopping by. Thank you, Russell and Steve. Loyola, Dory, if you're here. Thank you, Marco. Hey, this is not bad, John. I know Grimes. Like, I would be suspicious as well. Ryan, be careful. And poof.